Hello there, guys, and welcome to another episode of Essex Ghost Hunters Paranormal Live. And tonight we are live from Wickham Bishops. I can't hear because I can hear mumblings in the background already.
Hold on.
I've lost my chain of thought. Sorry, guys. Let's kick off with saying all the hellos and goodbye. Hello to everybody. Welcome along. We've got Rowena, Jane Cook, Joanna, Sarah Elizabeth, Leah Bell Hopkins, Lisa Clark, Stephen Devlin, Jamie Arnold is watching tonight with us. Mazzy May is watching. Lynn Carpenter, Jackie Pierce, Lisa Dawkins, Nina Patterson, Michael Widdick, Dave Bingham, and Alan Diprose are all in the chat tonight. Hello, guys, and welcome. You got myself, Sandra, and you've got J, Joe, H, Maz, and Simon on location at a railway station. Well, a former railway station. So many people are still joining us. And when I get 5 minutes, I'll start sharing the groups out in a minute. So we do have Tina that will be joining us in around about 15 minutes time in the studio, or what we like to call the studio. We are going to try and do our best to hold the signal tonight, guys. It's been very sketchy. We'll do our best, and the guys will try and stay in the 4G areas as much as possible. Once again, guys, as I ask all the time, share it to in all the groups, start watch parties, anything you choose to do. You do for us, guys. It's much appreciated. It really is. I say within the time of that we're having at the moment, we are trying to get out as live as much as we can. So if you can share, and share, I'd love to break records tonight, guys. I really would. I said our record was 101. Let's get to 120. And I don't know. I'll do a forfeit or whatever. If we get to 120, I'll do a forfeit. The team can pick it. Whatever happens, whatever goes on. If we get to 120 viewers tonight, or over 120 and above tonight, I will let the EGH team pick me a forfeit to do.
Come on, guys, share.
In for it.
Yeah, does that sound like a deal, guys?
Quick share it with all your friends on Facebook.
Yeah, share.
So share it as much as you can, 120, and I'll do a forfeit. I will do a forfeit. One day next week, whatever the forfeit will be, I'll do it. All right? So okay. I'm going to take you live now over to the lovely world of Simon and his team there tonight, and they can fill us in where they are and what they've already been picking up. All right?
Okay. Yeah, okay. So we're at Wickham Bishop. Henry's already picked up. On a few things. We are picking up on energies here. And I've also picked up on a crash. And I want to try and find the crash site. I don't know if that can be verified. Yeah. That something was just behind me then.
Didn't hear anything.
Right,
you heard something.
Got a tap on my shoulder when I stood there.
Yeah, there was something there.
Said you've got something behind you.
We're looking at, I think it's 1869 with the crash in Wickham. And it derailed. And there was one fatality. 7 injured. Yeah. But there was a lot of people on this train. And it's round here. And I just hope we can get to the site. We're very close to it, but I think if we walk down there, we're going to lose signal. So we're going to try and call them out to us.
There's a few other stories, but I don't know if you want to bring them up now when we come across the bridge.
Yeah, go for it.
I'll bring them up now.
Swing it round, yeah. I'll swing it round.
Well, Henry picked up, as we went over the bridge, what did you pick up, Henry? Someone said,
don't go underneath the bridge.
No, they said don't come over the bridge, wasn't it?
No, don't go under the bridge.
Is it?
And then when we got to the churchyard, I picked up on a priest in Sunday dress, ready for service
and sermon.
And he was very welcoming. Actually, he was very nice.
It was
bloke.
about 1970.
1970.
So he must have been one of the last ones that was doing a service here.
He was saying to us that the door should be open of the church. To him, the door is open, but obviously to us it's locked, so we couldn't go in there. But he was very welcoming, very, very welcoming.
And then coming down from the cars, we picked up on a guy with a limp that I picked up on Sunday Maz, and also he was. I don't know if he was drunk. Was he drunk?
No, he wasn't drunk. He was robbing. He was
Yeah, but
robbing
was
the
he drunk?
halls.
There was also drunk. There must have been a separate energy, which was drunk. But the main guy that was limping as was coming from
The
the
train's coming.
as he was coming from the cars down towards the church, was picking up on an energy that Si and I picked up about a year, 2 years ago, probably 3 years ago. I can't remember. In fact, I couldn't remember about it, but Si knew about it, and he was a guy that. Do you want to say the story? You say the story.
There's a couple of halls here. There's, I think, is it Wickham Bishop Hall? Yeah. And as I used to go into service there, he used to have about an hour and a half. And what he used to do is he used to go and rob their houses. As the train come through, got on the train, went into Malton, and
So it must be perfect timing. The service was going on. The train was coming.
He waited here till the train come along. Didn't obviously pay his fares, just chucked onto the back of the
Because
train.
when we was driving here, I was getting from Spirit that I'm going to come across a man that's running like hell for leather. And I couldn't work out if he's being chased by someone or if he's running after something. But obviously, it links in with this. He must have been chasing the train to get on it. Amazing. If it, I suppose it must be true because we picked up on it twice before.
Yes.
But
Yes. But the crash is 1869. And I've... Okay, you wait a minute. And the fire bloke died.
The stoker of
The fire bloke. And I think this is the one telling me the story.
Yeah.
Yeah, smells.
There was a
Coke being burnt.
no
Coal.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, that's sort of.
that was a quick blast, wasn't it?
Yeah. See, I think that's the...
It's coming that way.
I keep getting pushed over here.
I'm just going to catch up on some comments that have come in. Hi all. Hello, Sarina, Shelley, Sharon Gusto, Debbie Baxter, Stephanie Millan. Take some of them dolls on, I reckon. No, that...
They're in the car. They're in Simon's car.
Forfeit. The forfeit go on location. Well, it might be, but...
No, we
have the dolls in his bed.
Well,
No, he'll like location.
I've got Chris, mate, you're in. Shared. Thank you for everyone for sharing. And say there is a forfeit. If we can get over 120 viewers tonight, I will do a forfeit. But it's not looking good, guys. We're only at 43, so I am as safe as
Come on,
houses.
share. Let us get our own back.
I am as safe as houses at the moment.
No, hold on. The plate.
So, guys, if there's anybody in the chat that's picking up on anything or anything like that, let us know. We can pass it on to the guys. It's not a problem.
Come on, do you remember this? Is this like yours?
It's not real.
Have we lost him?
Hello?
Hello?
Can you hear us?
Yeah?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay.
Simon, do you think
Yes.
it was a crash? Or do you think there was something wrong on the track and there was a derailment?
It's probably a derailment, yeah. But it's killed people, Sandra. And there was,
Yeah.
for some reason, there's a hell of a lot of people on this train. But amazingly, it's like one poor sod's got it.
Got what? Died.
Yeah. And he's a fire
So
The stoker.
fireman, he's calling himself.
yeah. The derailment wasn't sabotage. don't think I'm getting
No,
that.
no,
It
it's
was
not.
just,
No, it's an accident.
An accident, yeah.
Cake.
Screen's going very pixelated, guys.
Trying to pick up too much in the background.
That was done.
I want to say that's that train.
Yeah. It's like that train. It is like that train.
Hello, everybody that's watching. We've got Lisa is watching with us. Lee is watching with us. Hello, guys. Fiona's watching. Krista, Rosemary is watching. Right, guys. So there is a task for you all tonight. If we get over, 120 viewers tonight, I will do a forfeit. Okay. So that is your challenge, guys. Anybody in the chat can share this post to any group, start watch parties. If at any point tonight we get over 120 viewers, the Essex Ghost Hunters team have been given permission to give me a forfeit. So, you're forgiven, Lisa. You can go to Asda's.
It's similar. Yeah. It is similar. That train is similar to what came down here.
It's a steam train, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think it's that size.
Good evening, Cheryl.
That's too small.
But where did you crash? We're going to lose it, aren't we?
I think we will. We're going to try and go down there a little bit, Russ.
Okay, no problem, Maz.
Come then.
Still going.
We're just going to get Tina into the chat. Won't be a minute, guys. Good evening, Tina. You all right?
I'm good, thank you. And you?
Hiya.
We're all good, thank you. We're just on location at an old railway line called Wickham Bishop.
All right.
Simon has picked up on a possible derailment or a crash of some form. We're having a little bit of trouble with the signal at the moment, so I'm not sure that was necessarily we're going to get too much, so I'm going to have to pull them back a little bit. But we're going to go over to the live stream, Tina. If you get anything, just yell out as per normal. All right?
Yeah, will do.
See you in a bit.
All good.
Oh.
Right. Oh, wrong button. Gives us 3 minutes.
Wrong one.
I'm the Queen of Hearts.
It's the opportunity.
And I'm the rose between two thorns.
Sorry
can
about
I
that,
say?
guys. I hit the wrong button, but you got the best of everything there. Right, what's this Leah Bell Hopkins has just given
Oh,
us?
it's right.
That's what.
Is it here? It's got to be here. So close.
Maz,
Yeah.
can you see the screen if I put this up and you could read it to Simon for me? Can you see that?
Go on then. No. We ain't got nothing, no words coming at all.
No.
Nothing, come on. Right, Leah Bell Hopkins has just put in the comments, guys. That's what Railway Archive says.
Yeah.
Happened the 15th of June, 1869. 1 killed, 7 injured. The train stopped.
We're near the date.
The train stopped
Hang on,
at
listen.
Wickham Station to put down 1 passenger and had, according to the guard, attended a speed of about 30 miles an hour. When without previous, I don't know that word,
Oscillation.
is suddenly left and the rails went down an embankment on the right or south side of the line. Okay.
South that way.
Yeah. So we're that way. Yeah.
But you
Right,
said
there
you thought it was around this date, didn't you?
It's date. It's
The year was on 1869.
not at first. It wasn't. I didn't get it first of all.
There's good news, guys. You're halfway there to a forfeit. We're just over half 61. We've still got another 60 people to go before I do a forfeit, guys. Share.
Come on, guys. We can do this tonight.
There's a reason. Why is the reason there's so many people on this train? Because it's a miracle. It's absolutely miraculous. Even at that speed, the more people weren't killed. Absolutely. And there's panic. Can you show yourself panicking, Spirit? Can you come to us and show yourself panicking, please? I'd like to see you. I'd like to hear you. Especially the engine.
Can't hear them.
No, we're struggling to hear you guys.
I think I'm picking up that one of the passengers was a medical professional, not necessarily a doctor, but a medical professional. I know who was helping with the scene.
There's a lot.
So, you know what? I thought there was a doctor there.
That was just like
like a pigeon flying off, but they weren't a pigeon.
I can just see that a long coat, you know, one of the long split coats.
Yeah.
Like a frat.
Can you hear and see it? Yes.
It's very, very patchy.
Because we've just had a funny, strange noise come up.
We're hearing you clearer now.
We're asking Spirit to show itself and to make a noise. And it did.
It's like a slap noise. It was like a slap noise.
Yeah, it was closer. Because it may be better.
I don't know if Simon's froze or not. There. No, we've lost you guys.
Have I froze?
Yeah, we've lost you. We're going to cut back to the studio. Sorry, guys, but they're really struggling with signal at the moment. So Simon is picking up on a railway crash, thanks to Leah Bell Hopkins that has confirmed that to us. Me and Tina have sort of got a medical person around them at the moment. Do you feel it's linked to the crash, Tina, or just around them?
No, I think it's actually due to the event. It seems to be in that because what I'm picking up is that they're walking around and looking at people. You know, they're actually busy. They're not just walking around. They're with purpose.
There's people that have paid. There's lots of people that paid threepence. Okay, there's loads of people that paid threepence.
Sandra, you get anything?
I can't actually hear anything. I can't hear any of you guys properly.
Well,
I'm going to log off and come back in.
Okay, no worries.
Can you hear me, Russ?
Yeah, we can hear you just about.
Okay. There's a lot of people on this train that have paid threepence. A lot of people. And how they haven't all died is a miracle. It's actually a miracle that only 7 people out of that were injured.
It feels like they were on there for some sort of an event, or they were going to an event.
Yeah, there was lots of them.
That they wouldn't usually be on the train, that it was a special occasion.
It's really weird. Really weird. And they're getting stuff down there, but we obviously can't take you down there.
I can't see him.
No, I won't be able to see him. We'll be able to pick up from there.
I think it's pretty much.
What's happening? Can you hear us?
Yeah, just about.
If you want us to try and move to somewhere else, we're going to get a better signal.
I don't know how far and how much of a scope we've got. We've got you okay at the moment.
There was loads of people on there, Joe.
But Marky, I'm trying to work out why there were so many people there.
They were playing threepence.
Si,
They were in the.
sorry, were they going to an event? I'm picking up they wouldn't normally be on the train and they were going to some sort of event. Or it was an event.
Market.
I
But they
can just
wouldn't be
see
on the
them.
train daily. It was an occasion.
No, these people weren't regular daily trains. And I've got another bloke coming in from the other side now, but he can wait for a minute. He's nothing to do with the crash. He's just pissed off with the trains.
Russell
Yeah.
or Sandra, can the viewer that came with the information about the crash, can they see if there was anything about where the train was, anything to do with the people on the train, whether it was like a market day or
I don't know.
or something like that? Or
It feels like they were going to a fair, like
fair.
when they used to have the fairs.
I thought Village of Fate.
Yeah.
there is a promenade in Malden.
Oh, of course, yeah, the prom down there. But then which way was the train coming through? That way or that
It
way?
was coming towards Malden.
Was it going towards Malden?
Yeah.
Down the prom for something, maybe.
It was coming towards Malden.
It could be Market Day or something like that. It's been Henry's been picking up on other passengers, but we can't film down there because the signal's lousy.
And that was all that was in the archive. Leah Bell has said that was all that was in the archive. They're going to have another look, see if there's any other
thanks.
information.
Driver didn't die. He
got smacked by the carriage.
Yeah, yes. He's not dead. He ain't dead. Oh, you should look at him. He ain't very well.
Because you're thinking that there was some kids and they were like dressed in their best. So they had the best shoes on and that.
The 15th of June, 1869 was a Tuesday.
Okay.
That was from Jane Cook.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So it could be a market day.
What are you looking at? Show me.
Guys, if anyone in the chat is picking anything up, please don't be afraid to put it on there. It's not, we'll read out as all the comments that we feel that need to be read out. Thank you for everybody who is joining us. Hello to Katie, Serena, Vicky, Pauline Herbert, Jan. I said that in a funny accent there. It was Jan, not Jan.
Done after jackknife.
Yeah.
And then the front carriage didn't really go with it, just went over it. And that's who clicked. Whoever was under, someone got clipped by it. And
Fireman.
who died.
Fireman, yeah.
It would have done if that was a train that went up like that. It would have smashed
Did
that.
somebody just hear that noise? Or was that the mic?
Went like I don't know.
What sort of noise?
It was
What-
like a
Is
dragging
that
noise.
Oh,
Noise.
yeah, I heard that be the wind.
All right, okay.
I'm not sure.
Eric, can you come forward?
There it is, there.
They're all in the footman seat.
Yeah, that
They're
was
all
first
in
class.
the footman seat.
What's that then?
First class.
They're all in,
First
all the
class
people
was
are in the
standing.
back of the train, probably in the jeep seats. The footman seat. That's the significance of the footman seats. Or three pennies.
Three old pennies.
That's what this passenger said to me. There wasn't many people
Okay.
in the front.
That's why it was a miracle.
Yeah.
Because they were first class carriages and there's hardly any first class travellers. It's on a Tuesday on that particular time. So it could be the market day. I got market day quite strong down there.
Come on, Spirit. Come forward now. No, we're not going to hurt you because you must have come up this way. They must have got you out somehow. That's all. Yeah. If we could walk it, we could go down and walk it, but we can't.
They had been to an agricultural show in Colchester. The firemen The fireman of the engine killed on the spot, and the driver broke both of his legs.
And what did I have from walking up here? I had a pain in my leg, didn't I?
Okay.
On the.
I reckon it was that robber bloke.
Oh right, okay.
That was the robber bloke.
That was the robber bloke.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the robber bloke.
He
'cause
always
he owned-
picked him up.
yeah. And I think where he hid was where Jay was standing earlier, because I think he robbed from them. He'd waited for the train and attached himself to the back of the train. And I'm sure there was a girl over that church waiting for him, and she told him he'd come back. But he never come back. He just went and sold it. That was it.
Well, if we have more trouble with the signal in a minute, we can go on the bridge and perhaps walk up there.
You might get a better signal on the bridge.
Yeah.
I just want to say a massive thank you to Layla for all the information that she sent over to us, by the way. Absolutely
yeah, thank you. Thanks very
fantastic.
much.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
I did have
Have
a
you
quick
got to
look.
do a forfeit yet, Russ?
We're nowhere near, guys. We're nowhere
That's
near a
done.
forfeit yet. I'm getting away with it massively.
I'm going to ring up the Paranormal Society and get everyone to watch it.
Ring who you want. We need to get to 120 viewers, and then I will do a forfeit on a live one day next week. All right? So share it to every group that you can know, in everybody in the chat. You share it where you want. You start watch parties. We need to get to 120 likes, and the team will pick me a forfeit to do. That may be with the dolls that I don't like. It may be sending me out on my own somewhere that I don't like. We will find out. But we've got to get to 120 viewers, guys. All right. The train had Leah Bowers. The train had roughly 100 passengers, mainly in third-class carriages.
Third class.
You said 100.
Third
You said
third
100.
class.
Yeah.
All I can see is 3D. So
Which is where the threepence would come in.
Where the footprints come in. 3D. Or class 3.
I don't know. But
I presume the lower classes were at the back of the carriage, which would
Yeah,
make
I
sense
think
why they weren't passing.
Yeah, I think so. I think the first class was always near the engine. First into the
yeah.
station. Yeah.
probably.
I don't
probably
think
why
so, Paul. I draw the line at some things. All right, Paul. I'm not doing that challenge. All right.
Really, Paul?
Is that the,
Sandra,
is that
what
the new?
challenge?
Is that the new?
The challenge was for us to do whatever it was naked.
I'll rise to the occasion, Russ.
He could be running around with holding a REM pod in front of him.
I know where to put the K2 meter. To be fair, a pendulum would do. Debbie Baxter, from what I've seen of the accident reports and what H is saying about the position of the carriage is right. I don't necessarily know what.
Not too sure.
What was the story about the train coming in? Was it after it left the station or going to the station?
No.
They were coming back from an agricultural show, coming home.
Well, it's coming from that way, going that way.
Stop to that somebody off at Wickham Bishop.
Yeah. Which is up there.
Yeah, and there it's here.
It's derailed after the station there. Is that right?
Hold on, bear with me. Bear with me. I can.
The next stop is where we was the other day.
Langford.
Langford.
Malden.
And it's Malden.
The train stopped at Wickham Station to put one passenger and had put down one passenger and had, according to the card, attended a speed of 30 miles an hour when without any previous, I can't say that word,
Oscillation.
it suddenly left the railway and went down the embankment. So I'm assuming it moved on.
So it probably must have hit something on the tracks then.
Yeah.
Why did it derail though?
That's what it's saying. Hit something on the track.
But isn't oscillation where it wobbles?
Yeah, it's where it vibrates.
Then it gets. What's the word when you pull a trailer and it starts to wobble?
That is oscillating.
Is it?
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
can't
it's just
stop
like
it from.
it just like slightly shakes rather than wobbles.
Yeah.
Vibrates.
That's fish tailing in the trailer.
Yeah, like that sort of motion, isn't it? Someone's saying it's a possible track defect.
Probably, yeah.
Could it have been a hot day and there's a warp in the track?
Yeah. It could have been a tree down. It could be anything,
Yeah,
couldn't
it
it?
could have been a really bad day, and like strong winds or something, and brought a tree
Like
down.
brakes or something.
Yeah.
Coming out.
Out. It's building speed.
So it's let someone off and then it's coming out.
A lot of people say they feel it is track, like a track defect that's caused like a jackknifing sort of motion.
Yeah.
This is what the archives. There is a little reason to doubt that this accident was caused by fractures of outside. Hold on. Lip on the right hand joint share of east or Malden end of the short. Does that make sense to anybody? Sorry.
So what it was is they used to have a lip, didn't they, on the rails, so that the wheels stayed on the rails, didn't they? Do you know there was a lip?
Yeah.
There must have been something that was broken away, and so it's like hitting a big pothole, I guess.
But just ask the engine driver to make the K2 go off.
Can the engine driver come up again, please, and light this out? Let's done it again.
You've got a lot of phones around you guys, so.
Okay, engine driver, can you come up? Can you do it one more time, please?
You kind
Up
of
to
feel
red.
that the train didn't actually go that far along once it came off the
No, it doesn't feel like
rail.
it did.
No, it feels it only kind of went so far, and then just kind of the motion of it falling stopped it. So it didn't like go along for hundreds of feet. It feels like it's quite a short. It went and almost like flipped over and stopped.
Yeah, I agree, Tina.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to come back a bit because I don't know whether this is going
Yeah,
on.
it's frozen. You have frozen, guys.
Hang on then.
Touch that, please.
Just touch it.
Get within an area around it.
Can the engine driver take that off, please?
Are we back with you? That's all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or make the lights light up.
I don't know if I can see those lights from here though.
I'll tell you.
No, we can't see the lights.
Again, please.
You'll hear the noise.
Can the engine driver please set that off, please?
Are we calling you by a wrong name?
What was his name?
Fire.
Fireman.
Can the fireman?
But
What's that over there?
we're just
Yeah.
Lisa has sent Lisa's husband has sent us a message from Leah saying left track 60 yards down, then it fell down the embankment for 30 yards from leaving the station, I believe.
Yeah, it didn't feel like it was far.
60 yards or feet?
Yards.
They done everything in yards.
Right, well, could be. Before that, though, what was that come behind you when we asked him? Ask him again.
What?
You asked for the fireman.
Yeah.
What did you ask for? And he come behind you.
Well, I said the engine driver, but I meant the fireman, but I said the engine. Can the engine driver or the fireman come forward and show yourself by setting off this or that, please?
Perhaps I should blow the whistle.
You got a whistle?
Yeah.
And shout all aboard or something. Do your fat controller impression.
He's only got to put a hat on, Tina, and he's sort of there, isn't he?
Oh.
What was that?
Don't forget, guys, keep sharing because we have got a little task for you tonight, guys. Okay, if we get over 120 viewers, the EGH team will give me a forfeit to do in a live next week. So keep sharing, guys, as many as you can.
Even if it went over 120, you wouldn't even admit it.
Well, it's all there for everybody to see.
Oh, trust me, Joe, I'll grass him up.
The figures are there for everybody to see. Cheers, guys. Thank you for sharing.
When we went to Northwell. That's it. Is that your bedroom? Here comes Thomas to take.
Choo.
Show me the time.
Lucky down.
We've sort of lost something there.
Don't take that entrance.
I don't know what's gone on. We've lost you. We've lost you, guys.
They've lost us. Oh, that's.
Did you get that?
Go walk past it again.
Thank you.
It wasn't you.
No, it wasn't me.
Did you get that, Russ?
Yeah, we heard the REM pod.
We heard the REM pod go off, but it just looked like you was all standing next to it on the frozen camera.
Well, no, because now Simon's walking past it quite a few times.
Yeah. Russ, or should I call you Kieran?
No, I didn't do that.
He wasn't there.
But yeah, but his foot's right next door to it there. Oh, is it the grass?
So we can't really work out anything, guys. It's so pixelated that
We need to come back then. I don't know if there's anywhere else we can go to. It's close, but we can get a better signal, is it?
we'll cut back to the studio, guys, because we can't see anything.
Right, Russ.
Hi, guys. Sorry about that. We've got a lot of interference going on, and it doesn't look like the signal's holding very well. Thank you for everybody who sent over the comments and everything. I'm just going to read out a message from Paul Haywood. It's strange how I was pulled here tonight. My grandparents was a station master at Colchester High Station. Lived on the track, so my mum was a sibling where the railway children. Also, my uncle had a train crash as a driver about 10 years ago-ish around this area. Hit a lorry on the tracks. How weird's that, eh? How weird's that? People are drawn to us in different stages. If you turn back to them, Maz, we should be all right.
Any good?
That's a bit better.
Yeah.
Well, we could try and move on somewhere. It only take us 5 minutes to move on somewhere. If you want us to do that, if it's going to hold a better signal.
Give us 15, 20. I've just said to Joe about where we went the other night. We just moved Jay Mads in them meadows.
We're not going to hold 15 and 20 minutes, guys.
No, we're not. Well, we could try on the bridge. We'll try on the bridge.
Why don't we walk further up towards the stations? close?
I haven't been that way.
No, I've not never. And it's the station. There can't be a station there now, is there?
The houses are there.
Station house.
The houses are there.
Okay. Thank you. Right.
We'll cut back to the studio while the guys move on. Hi,
Yeah,
guys.
we're just going to
Go for it.
We should only be 2 minutes. We're just walking back.
Yeah, no worries. We'll stay with you just for a minute to see how it goes.
It was strange that couldn't pick up anything in the environment around them, because everywhere else they've been, there's been activity around them in the environment, hasn't there?
I think it was quite hard to concentrate though, with like the pixelation and things like that. I struggled to.
Yeah.
When I started to pick up something, it was quite hard to sort of concentrate because it kept what I was looking at. It was really hard to sort of focus in on. So hopefully that when we move to this next location, the signal should be a tiny bit better. Oh, I want to go down that.
Hi,
bit.
Rachel.
Did you see that? Who's there?
Rachel.
You want
on?
I take you want to go down there, Russ?
Is that where that bit is? That's where we just don't get a signal, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, stay there. Don't move. Go back.
Stay there.
Go back a bit.
Yeah.
No, I don't think we're going to hold a signal
better?
there. No, it's frozen, I think.
No. Okay. It's a shame. It's a bloody shame.
Yeah, because as soon as you look down there, you can pick up a bit of skullduggery.
Yeah. How far back can you go and see that?
We was just walking.
Can you? That's about the best you'll get.
Keep going. Stop. Bit further. Stop. Right. Stay there. Send someone down there.
Right. Who's going to go down there?
Send H.
Send H. Jay going down there. Do you want him to go right down there or stop there?
Wherever you feel comfortable. Send a couple down there.
Jay, can somebody go with Jay?
If they pick up anything, scream back.
If you pick up, Jay,
Loud.
scream back, mate.
What we got? My husband was in a disused
Somebody
London
else, I'll go
station last night. Oh, he took pics. Oh, that would be amazing. It'd be amazing. Simon's always wanted to do an underground station.
Yes, do I?
Yeah, because
My
Please let me
call.
do that.
My
Yeah, I'd
call.
like to do Aldwych. Is it Aldwych Station? Aldwych?
Is that the one where James Bond's filmed?
The London Underground one that's been closed for years. No, sorry, my dog just come in.
Oh, that's all right. I thought I was hearing barking then.
Hold on, I'll just get rid of him.
We need to be careful because what you didn't hear just now is when we was walking up there, I saw Jay looking very pensive, and I said to him, Jay, what, have you seen something?
Because he shot in front.
Because I saw something. I turned around and I saw something flying that was black and red. And Jay saw it, but he didn't see the red. There's no
Can
way
you go in the front of the camera and tell them what you've just seen, please?
We heard it, we think. Don't fly.
Yeah.
Red eyes.
No, what it was, we was walking towards here to get a good signal. And can you hear me okay?
Yeah, we're all good.
yeah.
Yeah. And as we was walking towards here, I was watching Jay and he was hanging back and I kept looking at him and I thought, he's seen something, and he had. And before I asked him what he'd seen, I told him I just saw something red and black because I glanced back into the air and it was flying about 15 feet high, but he didn't see the red in it, but I saw the black and the red, and he saw the black, and he saw like a black.
Yeah, I assume it's people.
And what came to mind was vampire for some reason. You know that classic red and black?
Yeah.
So I'm a bit concerned about that.
I don't think it's a sex.
I don't know.
Where are I'm late tonight. Where are we? We're at Wickham Bishop. and on an old railway line.
We've just heard. Maze and me have just heard children, and there is no children. We've both clearly heard them.
Michael Widdick has just said, "What is Jay picking up? His factory is on the old Bentals agricultural equipment site, and the passengers
can't." Yes, that's the point. Good point, Jay.
And they were on their way to an agricultural show.
You were built on the Bental site, weren't you? Yeah. These people on their way to an agricultural show. Yeah.
Jay ties into too much about this place.
What is Bentals?
Agricultural place. Like
Market.
But it's where Jay's factory. Built
yeah.
Now.
And Jay's factory's built on it. So what were those children noises?
I don't know. There's nobody over there at all.
Oh, that's weird.
We can't film them down there.
We can't. We lose them.
We'll just move a little bit.
What's they getting down there?
What are you getting down there, lads?
Stop!
You've got free what? We can't hear you.
Free energies.
Yeah.
They are one well point, one in
What's been done here? Well, what has been done there?
We can't hear anything they're saying.
There seems to be devil worship where they are. They're picking up on free energies down there.
What happened then?
I don't know, something.
Did you get something here?
Yeah.
I've got something here.
Yeah.
As I was looking down there. Don't like it.
I'm not keen on it here.
Can you walk right under those arches?
Yes, you can. But we can't because we lose signal.
No, I get that, but the one it looks like the fencing.
Yeah.
The first bit as you go down, looks like there's somebody standing in there. Or is that H?
No, H is to the
just about
right. Yeah, you wouldn't see H on that fencing side. H is on the other side. Can you see H now?
Oh yeah, just see H now. On the other side of that fence, it looks like somebody standing at the entrance.
It looks like an old bridge, Paul. An old bridge.
Yeah, it is an old bridge, yeah. I can't go in any deeper, can I? Or you're going to lose. I'll lose you, won't I?
Yeah.
I wouldn't go any further. You've got a signal at the moment. You just need to feed back what they're picking up.
Yeah, why not? I'll try and get back to what they're picking up. Right.
They relay it back.
Lads, what are you picking up, bro?
This is like Chinese whispers, isn't it?
I thought that was then.
No, you did this, did you?
You kind of.
I heard that. We all heard that. Did you hear that on the studio?
I didn't hear anything. Just you lot talking.
Can you timestamp that? We all heard that.
What was it?
What was it?
A hiss, really loud.
I walked in and something hissed. It's very strongly, probably here. No, but.
And me and Maz heard it behind the camera, didn't we?
Yeah.
I'll go from about 50 then.
Susan Devlin can see the person that I'm looking that I could see as well.
Is that bottom left of the front arch?
Yes.
Yeah.
Just by the entrance. Looks like an entrance.
Yeah. I can see.
Okay.
I'm kind of picking up that it's a portal.
They're immortal.
Portal. Because they would have viewed it as sort of like above ground and underground meeting, going from one space into another.
I don't know where.
I think you're right about that, Tina.
Henry's picking up that something's been opened up down there.
Yeah.
I can hear walking around there.
It's like you're going from one set of energy into another. It's, know. It's like when you walk into a cave, that feeling when you walk in and out of a cave.
We can't go any further in. I wish we could get signal in. Nothing I can do to boost it, is it?
What is causing that orange on the top of that archway?
That's the sun
Sunset.
from the other side through the
Nearly losing
tunnel.
the sun.
Right, okay.
It'll probably change then. What about over the top of the bridge? Is that too tall, too high?
What to look
To
at?
film?
What? Yeah, I don't know whether hold it over. No, we've got too giddy anyway. Looking over there.
There's quite a few people picking up the person on the left.
Yeah.
Down by that fence, Sandra.
Yeah, they're just
Do you want
standing.
me to go
Yes.
down there?
Right, talk loud then,
If you
Simon.
feel like it, Si.
Be careful, don't fall. You've fallen before down the
Don't,
slope.
don't fall.
Dave from Dagenham is watching. Hi, Dave. Thank you for joining us. Michael Hartley. Okay, all can see it. Yeah, it's moving.
That's weird. While he's gone down there, the front of my head is tightening up.
Tina
Maz,
says their head's tightening up now. You've gone down there.
Maz,
Yeah.
can you just take a slight step back? Thank you.
Yeah, it's like something squeezing my temples.
Yeah, I'm getting that, Tina. It's like a tight band round the top of my head.
Yeah.
A lot of people I can hear like whisperings, very uneasy, feeling tired and emotional. Definitely see someone there, keeps peeking out. Yeah, a man standing there. Well, Simon is there now. I take it that's sunlight, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's sunlight. And what just to
Joe, can you just, if there's any way you can see this from the other side?
I'll have a look.
What is Simon feeling where he's standing, Maz?
I want to go in.
He wants to go in, he said.
But right, okay. But is it feeling a different temperature?
Simon,
Yeah.
is it a different temp? You feeling different temperature down there, or what else?
No, it's just a weird feeling. It seems to try to mess with my head, and it's not messing with my head. That makes sense.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Simon, did he say something's messing with his head or not messing with his head?
Messing with his
Messing with
head.
it, but he's not letting it mess.
It wants to mess with my head, but I'm.
Okay, I'm seeing movement in the second arch by there's a tree that's kind of like to the far side of the arch, and I keep seeing something coming in and out.
Right, you got Henry there.
Yeah, and it's above Henry's head.
Yeah, I think I saw that, Tina, funny enough.
Like something came out and went back in again.
What's he saying, Maz?
Joe's trying to go through the tunnel from the other side, and so Simon's just shouting to him, asking how far he can come down it. Well, all round the other side. I'll go around the other way.
We've picked up on that reel, Paul.
Right.
Yeah, some people
Just
pick
going
up.
up round the other way.
Bless me, sorry about that. Lisa Clark feels there's an Irishman walking his dog around.
That's, yeah, as you hear in my dog. Storm's being a bit.
Joe, where are you?
David,
How
we
do
are
you get down there? Towards the church.
We're gonna just have to cut to there. What a lovely evening.
Yeah,
lovely sunset.
Beautiful here.
We are in Wickham Bishops on an old railway line. Goes back to the 18. We've had a story of about 1870 at the moment. I should think it goes back a little bit further than that. A train crash.
I think he's on the wind up here, you know.
We'll cut back to the studio for a minute because it's making me feel a little bit queasy.
Sorry.
Now. That's all right, man. It's not your fault.
It's like being on a ride, isn't it?
Yeah,
Oh, where we going
yeah.
next? Here's my troublesome creature.
Oh,
who's
bless
trying
him.
to get involved. He's
Yeah,
like,
hang on, Black Joe.
Paying no attention to him. That's what it is, Tina.
Yeah, well, whenever I do stuff like this, he always has to be with me. So he's just like where he come and finds me wherever I am. So he's just like, don't you be doing that.
Should we be
spirit
walking through
stuff
his field
without
like
me.
this? Right, do you want to take the? Wait, how'd you get there? Oh, put your leg over that now.
Well,
Good job we've got this running. This
Can
could
you
be
get
like
signal still,
250
Russ?
quid on you being framed if she falls over.
One of them's going to.
Right,
Can you hear us?
we can hear you. I'm going to just go to the main
Russ?
screen. No, we've lost signal, guys.
You lost it.
We can hear you.
You sure? You lost it now?
Yeah, it's still there a little bit. Just be careful.
Oh, there's 3-ton arches.
That's all right. That's a good signal there.
I've got to stand like this, have I?
You see all the arches on
No,
there?
it's it. Just move down to the bottom to see where it goes, Joe, and see if it's all right.
It must be me. I'm conducting.
It's all. I think we've lost you completely.
That.
Let's go. I'm gonna make you live. It feels like it's frozen, but I don't think it is.
I've kept it still.
I don't know if it's because you keep moving the camera around, but I do feel a little bit.
I haven't
thick.
moved it now. It's dead still. It's dead
Yeah,
still.
I feel breathless.
Oh, you're there.
Can you see Simon?
Yes, I can see
Yeah.
someone down the bottom.
And Jay.
If you come up to here, Si, we might hear you.
Oh yeah, you hear me?
Yeah, if
Yeah.
you speak nice and loud.
You hear me now?
Yeah.
Through the gap.
Yes.
Really, really weird because Jane knows I used to practice witchcraft down there. This seems really, really odd. It doesn't seem right, but when you go into the middle part where they're practicing, it seems fairly calm. I'm not so sure about it, but I wish we could film. I really wish we could.
But
film.
not all witchcraft is dark.
No, I've got a feeling this is Tina.
We've got a couple of people in the chat have said tonight is the most positive feeling I've ever had.
Good.
So
But then we've got on the other,
negative down here.
and then someone saying that's a portal. So with Tina sort of agreeing it's a portal. There was someone standing in the archway entrance.
Do you think it's
I think that
literally
might
under
have
the
been
arches
Joe.
only? Literally under the brickwork? Like they've designated this a certain area? Sorry, Sandra?
Somebody said that somebody standing in the archway just as Jay came out, but it does look as if there is somebody standing there now.
Yeah.
Just Simon. Simon,
To the
can you wave
left
to
of
the
Simon.
camera?
No, it's to the left of Simon. Simon's
That's
just putting
Jay.
his hand where his head is.
Jay's waving now.
Yeah, where Simon is, it's
Yeah.
like somebody's standing where Simon's hand is
Yeah.
where the head is of somebody.
Ah. Who's seen
So
that?
is there three of them down there? Yeah. 'cause
Henry's
I
out
can
of
see-
sight.
There's only me and Jane here.
Henry.
Oh
where's
right.
Henry?
Well, I can see three people.
Yeah.
There's definitely two.
Only two.
Oh, it's gone and it's come back.
Yep.
There's
Yeah.
only two.
Is that what you're seeing, Tina?
Yeah, I'm seeing it to the left. It must be Simon. To the left of Simon.
Yeah, just to the left, yeah.
And it's about the same height as Simon, slightly taller, maybe.
Yes.
Six, would you say?
So basically, they're picking up on a portal, and Henry said, Henry reckons there's 3 witches in there.
This energy in here is 3 mil.
But I'm standing outside the arches, Russ, and it feels fine here. Maz, do you feel all right? We feel fine. We're just literally 20 foot away.
To be fair, I actually don't. I say I don't feel any negative whatsoever there.
No.
I really
it's
don't.
like it's like them Simon and Jay in there. It's like they're in a zone of negative energy, but they're totally underneath the arches, totally, and we're outside.
But even when I look sort of into that archway, I don't feel negative from it. I don't
either.
I just feel a change in the, like you're stepping from one thing into another.
Have you walked into the middle of it, Joe?
No, I'm outside of the arches, and I feel fine here.
What about if you went in there? Do you think you could feel different?
I can't really go in there because I'm holding this camera dead still, and it means me walking all the way around the arches again. It's quite a walk.
And that means I've got to climb over a fence to hold the camera.
You stay there, Lee. I'll hold the camera. You come in, Joe.
Okay. All right, Simon's going to try something.
No, let's just keep going with what you're saying, Paul. It's absolutely fine. It's absolutely fine with what you're saying.
What's Paul saying?
He's just saying he doesn't feel negative. He said, I'm not getting witchcraft negative, so maybe a white witch. So I believe it's like a naturish thing.
Hedge witch.
Well, that's what Tina said. They're not all bad.
You've got to walk all the way down, keep going towards that house.
So if anyone is in the chat, guys, let us know. Let us know.
I can still see that figure in the archway. I can't work out whether he's wearing an army uniform or whether it's something to do with mining or
Well, you've only got Jay there now.
I can't see
it's smack bang in the middle of that hole. You don't see the hole in the fence.
Jay's standing in the hole now.
What's that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
he's just in front of it now. That's exactly where it is.
And it's quite
What,
funny.
you're seeing someone else
was,
other than Jay?
Yeah, the camera was auto-focusing and every so often, wasn't it?
Yeah. Jay's standing right in front of it now.
Yeah.
That's where Henry said one of them was. He reckons there's one in the middle, one on each end.
A lot of people say definitely a man as well. Maybe a man.
Come down here, it's lower. Down near Maz.
Oh, what was that? Did you see that?
No.
It was like a shadow move behind Jay.
No, don't hurt yourself. Don't worry then.
I just heard a very strange noise then, a very strange whisper.
Like?
Well, it sounded like, here, love, got these for you.
Did you hear that? Someone just said, here, love, got these for you, she heard. When you was trying to copy your leg over.
Michael Hartley said Jay stood next to it now.
Yeah.
Yes, he is.
I can also see someone next to Jay.
He's standing right in front of Jay or next to Jay.
I think Jay's got his back to him at the minute, if he's got his back to the arch.
Yeah.
That's his head, Jay. That's his head.
Yeah. He's got his head, he's got his back to the arch, and he's got his arm stuck out.
Yeah, and his hand is on his head.
No, his hand is pointing into the small arch. He's trying to feel the energy.
Well, that's where his head is.
That's where he's trying to feel there's something there.
Right, Joe, I've managed to get over the fence now.
Yeah. If you keep that on that, resting on that branch there like that. Yeah, it keeps it dead still, and then it doesn't pixelate. Yeah, got it.
Right, go on then. You run.
And if you rest your hand on the branch here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't go around with James, get that fig. Tell me if you feel it changes. Yeah, you wait. You go in there.
I think I'd walk down it quite easily. I know I'm not there, and it's easy for me to say sitting here.
Well, I just want to see what Joe's reaction does now. It'd be interesting to see how Joe feels when he goes in there now, because he's been standing there filming it, saying he's not felt anything.
I certainly don't feel threatened or anything like that.
No.
On the other side, there was 2 archways. Why has we only got one now? Is there?
Because hang on 2 seconds. I'm going to move the camera. You got 3 altogether.
Paul, can you post that screenshot to info@essexghosthunters.co.uk and we can have a look at it, please?
Oh, there's the other. Right, I'm with you now. Maz. Got you. So is Jay standing in the middle of the archway? Sorry.
Yeah, he is. And then there's a little there's another arch that goes through.
Right, I'm with you now. I'm in context of where everything is. I thought that was the entrance to one of the arches, but it's not. Right, with you. Oh, so I'm not even looking. Yeah, no, I think that's quite fine in there.
Right, so Joe's there now. You see him waving?
Yeah.
Where's Phil, Joe?
Russ, was that you yawning then?
Yeah. Sorry, guys.
All right, I just thought I had a strange noise in the air.
To be fair, I totally forgot where I was for that strange minute. To be fair, I forgot I was live on Facebook, and I did a big stretch and a big yawn. Sorry, guys, I do apologise. I was in the moment then. I was right in the middle of it.
Can't hear what he's saying. What's he saying, Maz?
So he said, when you put your hand in that little archway, it's like putting your hand in cold water.
Yeah.
It's like putting his hand in cold water through the arch. Is that your input? Is your going off?
No, just testing it. You see that?
Have they got a spirit box? Because if it's a portal, you might have things going in and out. And that might be why we keep seeing shadows.
You haven't? No.
I've got one in here, but.
Yes, Michael, I think he is about the same height as Joe.
Yeah, about the same, aren't they?
You see, might be just the light, but you can.
Standing where? Somebody standing in the archway, Joe says.
Yeah.
An energy.
Good or bad?
Joe, is it good or bad? Bad.
Behind you, mate.
There was something, but I'm just.
Yeah.
See, my head's tightening up again now, and I'm getting warm.
Someone's asking, would any of these archways had a river or a stream running through them?
No, railway. What about a railway track? The middle one. I'd imagine that's where the middle back would have gone through. These would have been right-sided.
So
I'm sure something just moved down there by that tree on the left there.
yeah, you know where the greenery is coming down the middle of the arch, Maz? Did you see it to the right of that?
No, as I'm looking at it, I saw something over to the left-hand side, quite near the side of the wall, I would say.
All right, because I just keep
Here we are,
getting
guys.
flashes of movement. You know, it's like ivy or something is going down the middle, and then you've got the arch. I just keep.
Oh, Henry's down there.
All right, because I just keep seeing stuff moving around in there.
Yeah, Henry's behind this bit here.
All right, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it could be Henry then.
Coming out.
Hey, I'll be back in a sec.
You take the spirit box down there.
Freezing again.
Right, sorry. Hang on, I'll hold it still. You right there, Joe?
Yeah, Joe.
You're going off.
You're
Joe.
going off.
You're going off, mate.
Oh, it's stopped again.
Yes.
Is that a third? Is that a third archway?
Yes.
It's there. There's something there.
What's your? Is it gone off or not?
And red.
Get the crap out of it.
I definitely sensed where Sandra and Tina were seeing that figure.
Do you mind? That go in it.
I'm now stick to the left side of all arches.
Can you see Jay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can't, unfortunately, Paul. We'll lose the signal if we go any closer. What was that noise?
Then I heard that, but it's nothing here. I could hear it through the phone.
Nothing here.
Something at your end.
What are they
The
getting
funny
down
thing
there?
is, Jay is going around with his EMF meter, and he seems to think it's with him.
What? Is he gone dizzy?
No, it's with him.
Funny enough, Henry bought smudge sticks, so I think it's a good job he did bring that.
Yes. Yeah, we did that tonight.
We're going to need that tonight, I think, Russ.
I'm not trying to anything negative. I say I'm really not.
No, but I didn't. But when you go that little arch, you can feel the energy there. I just witnessed it. I just swapped with Si.
There's feedback coming from somewhere.
Oh, flipping it. Is that Jay's just appeared out?
Crap out of me then.
That made me jump.
What made you jump?
Jay walking out that
Jay
tunnel.
just appeared out of that tunnel. Oh dear.
That's the main tunnel where the trains used to go through.
Yeah.
So if we reckon that accident just happened past the tunnel, that might account for some of the damage on the tunnel above you, Jay. You probably can't see it on camera, but there's a big chunk missing out the top of the tunnel.
All right. So is there a road or something goes over that?
It's just a track, like a bridleway
Oh, really? Okay.
for horses and cyclists and walkers.
Right. Because that's a
And then once you get over that bridge, it takes you to the church.
Because that's a really quite a substantial bridge to not have a proper road on it, isn't it?
Yeah, there might have been a road actually. Well, it's the road to the church. So they've literally built this bridge to get to the church.
Really? There must have been some money in that church then.
Yeah.
How far away is the church?
The church is about, how far is that? About 150 yards, I'd say.
Ooh.
That's not.
Can you go towards the church?
Can we go towards? We'll probably lose the signal. I think we tried that, didn't we?
Oh,
Is that where you was at the beginning?
Yeah.
Because obviously, if you've got a place like a church, churches were always built on energetic sites, weren't they? So if you're only 150 yards away from it, then potentially that's why you can, the energies, you know, you can pick up the portals and that, because they were always, they built the churches on old pagan sites, didn't they?
Did they?
Guys, I don't know if it's because the picture is freezing, but from that third tunnel, it looks like there's a line of people going in and out of it.
Yeah, yeah. What they used to do when they were trying to convert the people into Christianity, what they did is they built churches on the pagan sites, and the oldest churches have still got like the green man and things in them, and the acorns and all the pagan symbology, and they moved all their the holidays to be the same dates as the pagan holidays, and it was part of the conversion because people were used to being there anyway. So a lot of the churches are actually built on ley lines and built on pagan sites.
Yeah.
And of course they would have picked them originally because they were energetically good, or they were strong energetically. So if you're only 150 yards away, then potentially you're in an area where the land energy is quite strong.
Hey, how'd you go? Where?
Round with H.
Right.
You going to come out then?
Yeah. Right, okay.
We're going out the other side. We're going to climb back.
Go around the other side.
We can go on top of the bridge and see what we can go on top of the bridge.
Yeah.
It's a train track, so the side arches. I keep hearing over a lady talking there like a gurgling person. I heard that a couple of times.
Look at that view.
That's lovely.
Beautiful.
And then off you go. Oh no, you might fall over. Go on.
Always agreeing with you there, Tina.
Thank you. That's a absolutely beautiful sky. And of course, it's the summer solstice this week, so the lunar
Sunday,
energies and everything. Yeah, it's a very special eclipse this time as well. It's a fire eclipse, so there's going to be a like a red halo around it because it's the moon's at perihelion, so it's the furthest away from the planet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Coming. What's the matter?
It's a problem. What's up?
What's up? Where are you?
What's the matter?
Okay.
What's happening, Joe?
Don't know.
Trying to put it off.
EMF is just going mental as he's trying to get away. He's then trying to get it off.
What's happening? Someone needs to tell. I can't hear anything.
I think Jay's got something not nice with
The
him.
EMF was going mental.
Can you hear us?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not leaving you, mate. You're not leaving you.
No, it's leaving.
Yeah, it's leaving, mate. It's going to leave. It's going to leave.
It's leaving.
Oh, look, it's EMF's going off then.
Yeah, go. Yeah, go. Now go. Piece up your piece of shit and go. Leave Joe. Go to Edge. Or through me. Into me.
Go on, you're gonna have to leave me.
Into me.
You are gonna have to
Yeah,
leave
he's
me.
going to leave you. You're going to walk out there and you're going to leave him with me. Right? Okay, Joe?
Yeah.
Stay there for a
You're
minute.
right, honey.
That was mental.
Now come to me. Right. Now come to me. Right, you walk, Joe.
You got over there.
What was that noise?
You keep that. That was Jay huffing.
That was Jay huffing as he come out.
No, there's something more going on here, Paul.
I think you need to put it back in that small arch. That's what I'm getting.
Come right.
Small arch.
I'm gonna keep it. You ain't not gonna keep it there.
Huh?
You're not gonna be able to keep it there.
No, it needs to go back through the portal.
Yeah.
Where's Paul?
The arch.
Yeah.
Be careful walking backwards.
£250. 250 quid. 250 quid.
Serious.
I think it's a bit more serious. Jay's shaken up.
I know it sounds a bit weird, but tell Jay to bob down and put his hands on the earth. He needs to ground himself.
Oh, do you know symbols?
Right, Kate? Yeah.
Can somebody take the camera, please?
Well, cut the camera. Cut the camera, guys. Cut the camera.
Yeah, can we get Jay to do some really physical earthing and get his hands on the earth?
Jay, get your hands down on the.
Just really earth himself.
You're just with us for a minute, guys.
Okay.
I'm gonna just.
So what symbols have they found?
Nothing that Joe's using Reiki symbols, Tina.
Oh, right. Well, I can send them from here anyway. Or
Yeah.
you can as well.
You're just with us for a minute, guys. We're just gonna let Maz.
Yes.
I'm just gonna remove you from the studio for a bit, all right? So you can talk to Jay.
Okay.
Just get him to put his hands on the ground and draw up the energy. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll come back to you in a shortly. Right, guys, we're just sorting out something at the moment. Okay, that I think we've had a little bit of an attachment happen to one of our team members, so we are just in the process of sorting that out. We might go back to the live feed. I'm not going to hold us to that just at the moment. I'd rather my team members be safe than any trouble. Looking at the feed that at the moment, I can sort of see Jay in my camera at the moment just to make sure he's okay. It seems like he is just drawing up some energy from the ground.
The thing is when you're in areas like that, if you're near a portal, the fact that it's a portal means that stuff can just come in and out, and you know, what's there 1 minute isn't there the next, and vice versa. So there may have been nothing there when they're the other side, and they just happen to be there as something passes through. So, you know, it's a bit like when you think that somebody's walked over your grave, it may well be that you're in a place that something's passing through. So potentially that's what's happened today. But if he grounds himself down into the earth and gives himself some good, you know, earth energy, he should be fine.
And he's got enough people that know what they're doing there as well. So he's in good hands.
Let's just go back. Are you okay, guys, on location?
Yeah, we're all good.
Yeah, I'm all right. Recovering.
Yes, we're good, mate. It's
Okay.
Job's done, all right? But I've got a... You all right?
Yeah.
Sure? 100%?
Yeah.
Right.
Jay, have you got any crystals at home?
No, you haven't got crystals, have you?
You're gonna have to wait there.
It's just that to keep him earth, so it'd be good for him to have some hematite, because that'll keep them very grounded.
Can you put something in his pocket?
Which one?
Well, not the Turkish eye. We got Turkish eye at his.
Is any pyrite on you?
I don't know, mate.
Yeah, pyrite.
What's in my pocket?
Or black tourmaline.
You got tourmaline there.
Any sort of.
You got a black
Any sort of
tourmaline there.
tourmaline.
There?
It looks like a black tourmaline.
Yeah.
If you give that to him to hold. Yeah. Or even if you just stick it in your pocket, Jay, that'll work.
Just take some deep breaths.
Yeah, right, yeah. So I just didn't trust you lot for a split second there. Oh no, it's just
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. No. I think it's gone. I think it's residual.
So can Jay tell us what it felt like?
No, not at the moment, Tina.
I don't think it's gone.
All right, is it going?
No, I don't either.
That ain't strong enough. Before you're doing that, you need to focus on Jay, because to me, it doesn't look right.
No.
Jay does not look right. Jay doesn't look like Jay.
Jay looks a bit confused and I don't know. He's got weird.
Not there.
Face.
Yeah, Jay's not there, guys. I'm gonna kick from the thing. All right, for a minute, guys. To be fair, I'm gonna end the live tonight, guys, because I don't want anyone. I want to focus on Jay, so I'm going to end it quickly. Thank you for everybody for watching. Honestly, we'll update you as quickly as we can on Jay's once we've done everything. All right, so we'll update as soon as possible, guys. But I am going to end the live feed at this present time. All right, guys, stay safe, and we'll give you an update as soon as we can.